Hiya guys, it's Spectre here. Welcome back to more Total War Warhammer 3. Continuing my Skarsnik's 100 turn AI head start campaign. This one is weird. I'll be honest, this is really fucking weird. Because I've gone into the battle that was at the end of the last part, which is like fighting this really small stupid army that quite frankly shouldn't even be a thing. I'm not entirely sure, in all honesty, why it is a thing. But I've never seen this map before. The reinforcements are coming on here, so I've set up these guys down here for when they come on. My reinforcements are coming on over there, which is fucking miles away. In fact, by the time they get on, they won't even... You know, the battle might be over. But it's just a very odd battlefield, this one. It's really, really strange. You've got this little choke point here, this little one here, this little one here. This seems better for a ranged army, where you could just put a few melee units as like your buffer shield, and then have rangers behind firing. It's fucking all over the place. It's a cool map, it's just weird. Well, these have got to land, right? Or do they still get to stay in air and fucking fire all the time? Let's say I like it when fucking tables turned against you. Bastard fucking flyers. It's so good now, are we? Annoying fucking flying bombers. I don't need to run them down, they're dead, because it's a follow-up attack. But it said I was going to lose, like, my entire second army, pretty much. Mine's probably like 2 or 3 units of skulkers. I'm not sure if I've lost anything. Or I might have maybe lost 1 unit or something, I don't know. But even then, that's my first army, not my second army. It was the other army, the one that's reinforced, and they said I were going to lose a load of units from. I was like, what? I was like, in what way does that work? They were dead before the second army really got there. Either way, I think this is going to be a quite a fun campaign. It's going to be a challenge until I get my units like up and running properly. I need to get my heroes to Immortal. I need to get my Skulkers to rank 7. I need to get scrap upgrades on all of them. You know, there's a lot of I need to get the red skill rank 7 trait on my Lord. So when the Skulkers get there, it's waiting for them. These are all things that just, like, make your army that much stronger. They didn't lose anything. Well, these aren't far off from all. It's already got that all maxed, okay. So let's go scouting. Okay, conduit, I'll get our power reserves up faster in the battles. After all that, and Spite's army's fucking intact. It's Roglek's army that lost some units.
as far as I can.
He's got to go back in. He's got to go into there because he's got to replace the guy that died. Hmm?
I'm special.
No. Also no.
Leading from the front.
Yeah, that can go to you. To be fair, so can that. Because he's going to get on the thingy later. And you can have that on one of your units. Because Roglik's army is going to be
The tribe's ready.
up in front first. Oh, this guy fucked up here.
Anything you say.
Now he's probably going to retreat back in here. Will he retreat far enough to get in their range?
Wants me over there.
Might have done. Maybe not.
I said no. It comes.
Maybe not. He just killed himself. Right, let's check the casualties. It's the second army again. The second army would lose 6 units of skulkers, even though they don't come on for a minute and 48. Yeah, I think they did something to drastically reduce the auto-resolve potential of skulkers, because it used to be a lot better than this. Although dwarves, to be fair, have always been very strong in auto-resolve. Even stronger than elves. Elves have got to build like certain armies to get like their level of auto-resolve. Theirs is just like a lot of their units. But yeah, against dwarves you'll end up fighting a lot of battles. Same against Chaos Dwarves, same against Kislev. And probably Warriors of Chaos as well. They're like 4 really strong auto-resolve factions. 2 evil and 2 good. I mean, Bretonnians can be as well if they get all the knights. And as I said, as can High Elves be as well with certain armies. And then Wood Elves auto-resolve can be terrifying. But I don't mind fighting the battles. I ain't got a problem with fighting them. It's not an issue. It's entertaining, it does me. Obviously, it's just when I'm getting a decisive victory and low casualties, and I'm actually losing like no units, there is 0 point in fighting that battle if I can win that for free. There's no point. If it's going to give me a free win, and there's not a enemy army within 1 turn, then obviously I can get in at least 1 turn recovery. Sometimes when you've got a Skulker army, especially if you've got like a maxed out River Hag troll in terms of replenishment, you only need 1 turn in some cases, and your armies are back at full strength. But you might need that 1 turn. If you know you can get that 1 turn, then you're okay to do it. If you don't know if you can get that 1 turn, then probably don't do it. It's saying it's an even fight. I don't know why. Iron breakers. Mines are blasting charges.
Moving fast. Shifting.
Right, we need split these up a little bit. I want to spread their leadership buff around. But I do need her in the middle. Right. We've got rangers here. Let's take these out. Okay, now. Probably not a good idea to send that big boss in there, but I'm going to try it out. And get those. Right, his back line is at least caved in. They've got onto the handgunners. I need you to come out and help the flank. You fuck up these crossbow guys in front. Don't chase them. Kill them. Kill them. They're chasing you down. My big boss broke. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Biggest mass of them's here.
We ain't better than them. We's better than them. You're the boss. Nasty skulkers. This stinks.
124 melee attack on those skulkers. God damn. Get back over here, buddy coward. Right, go and take them out. You get down here. You need to make sure they don't rally. We've got the River Hag Troll. Go and get all of those rangers for me. These are pretty much done for here.
Stabbers ready. Who can we stand? Stabbers ready. What? This stinks. Hey, every man.
Once he's got smash him fast, it'll be so much better. Giving him just leadership's not enough.
Stabbers ready. Nasty stuff. Running. Smash 'em up. Before wants it. Moving fast. Stickers ready. Nasty stuff. Moving fast.
Other armies come on, but I've not used them. The reason I've not used them is I didn't need to. And ideally I want them intact because of that other army that's nearby.
Get going.
Who's really better damage in that one? They are. Oh, they're over there. I don't mind, they're out. Why did it circle them when I circled here? Right, okay. Close victory, well, it gave me a Ferric, so I'll take that. So I did better than what the auto resolve was going to give me as well. Plus the Ultra Resolve said I was going to lose 6 units of Skulkers from my second army though, which was weird because my second army didn't even enter combat. But I don't think I've lost any units. Some that are a bit low, but I don't think I've lost any. But these are wiped out, which means that he's only got 1 army. Because sometimes what the AI will do is when it's got 2 armies, it'll perform this little bullshit tactic that the AI does. I don't know why it works. But they'll attack a town or a city with 1 army and besiege it. And then if you've got an army outside that's in reinforcement range, they'll attack that with their second army. Now, they will be reinforced by their army besieging the city, but you won't get your reinforcements from the city. Yet if they're going to be reinforcing their attacking army, they would have to break the siege. So you would get your garrison and the other army that's inside the city. So you would essentially have 3 armies to their 2. But for some reason it doesn't work that way. So it's really stupid. So in future of that, of what I sometimes will do is now, I will have both armies outside the city. Because then if he, say, besieges 1 army, moves the other one in range and they attack the city, you reinforce both armies. If he attacks one of your armies, you reinforce with the other army and the garrison. Or if they besiege it and you can't get the garrison, at least you've got both your armies. So at least then it's 2 on 2. And your armies are stronger than your garrisons generally anyway. In fact, pretty much always. So obviously your garrisons, they can have some good units in, not always, but then they're not ranked up unless they've already fought some defences and won. They can't benefit from like any red tree traits, so they're not going to have any of those benefits. See, the Slayers get a ridiculous number of kills for something that's supposed to be anti-large. They're an anti-large unit that performs well against anti-infantry, basically both infantry units. I'm not being funny, that's not how it should be. Like, not even close.
I'm special. Nasty magic.
Right, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to put him in there, because there's only 1 army. Because they can't perform that little bullshit tactic here.
I'll move.
No. I don't want you to exchange, just stay there, be normal. Actually, no, that's raiding, isn't it? Don't do that. Don't ambush.
Can't see. This magic is real.
So here we'll need 2 turns recovery. Yeah. Got a goblin tied there. And big lads there. We'll go into that one. Smash them faster. Yes. And then we need... yeah, we want that one, don't we? That, and then we can get boss of the field.
Who should we attack? It comes.
Right, that's 3 dwarf armies wiped out.
Anything you say.
Yeah, he's not having that.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
I might give it Skarsnik.
Now they'll see. Nasty magic's ready.
The Skarsnik is immortal, so you know what I'll do is I'll give it to Grogu. Grogu can have it. What?
Now.
It does not need that. I'll keep all of it in case I get another useless talisman. Because rather than salvaging it for like, what, 100, which is not worth shit all, I'll see if I can fuse it for then something better. Because with them being like a really common item, you get a lot of them, and they're proper garbage.
Skarsnik. Plotting and scheming. Hawk's will.
I need to update this save anyway, so let me update that. Hasn't been updated yet. Right, okay. So we've now got 80 scrap, so I've got enough to be able to afford this, and I can upgrade a unit with some scrap.
Me.
Now, I'm only doing it for the armies that are basically going to have 4 heroes. And Grogu's army's got 2. I want to do the same for this. So you are going to get jagged weapons. And then when I get a bit more, I'll give that one perfect vigor. Just so I've got a few on those ones, and then I'm going to basically kit out all of Skarsnik's army. Just so I can get through to scrap compactor, because then every 2 turns I can upgrade a unit of skulkers. But at the moment, you see, I can't raid either. I can't raid for resources, because you can raid for scrap. But that's why I made it so you can't raid, because people like Greenskins can raid for a lot of gold. So can Warriors of Chaos, so can Norska. And it's a way to artificially inflate your money and make yourself more powerful. So the idea is I'm restricting that for that reason. Ooh. Skaven taking one back. Well, there's a chance the Empire and Balthazar Gelt might become strong, and they could become a problem of mine in the future. At the moment, Scrag is holding his own. I want him to occupy this, because even though it's red, Scrag won't give a shit. He'll be able to use it as like one of those little small town jobs. Okay. There's Balagar himself. It's level 39, that fucker. Jesus. No. I don't want a military alliance with him. I'm always happy to give out defensive alliances, but I don't want to give out military alliances unless they are really, really strong. Like single figures strong. In terms of actions. Basically got to be as strong as me or stronger.
Oh, yeah.
Bold for war.
That's right.
Oh, did I recruit 2 units? Oh shit, I did. Oops.
I'm
I only need 1.
special.
Time to learn from the best.
Problem is though, the guy that I had I think was at level 7 or 8, so I've got to get him back up there. Next that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're level 8. God damn it. You got killed by Ungrim. It allowed me to win a really hard battle, and hopefully I shouldn't have to face a battle like that again. Because Ungrim's armies will be like this rank. They'll be low ranked. These are mainly unranked. So it shouldn't be as big of a problem.
Mr. Stabby! Stab!
Maybe the reason his assassination doesn't work at 66% is because he shouts stab before he goes in. It's like alerting your enemy. Imagine if a fucking ninja or someone like Altair or something out of Assassin's Creed was about to kill someone and shouted assassination before he charged in.
Fine! Oh, yes!
This is the one downside though to playing Greenskins. You don't have any way to recruit these units of really higher ranks. So they take ages to fucking train up. Which is also another reason you need one of these in an army. To complement the red tree skill of that. And even then it still takes ages. But if not, it'd take even longer. And getting rank 7 in your skulkers is really important for that extra 10% physical. I think it's 10% physical, some more leadership and some more damage. Yeah, it is, yeah. 5 more leadership and then 12% weapon strength. But the physical resistance and leadership are really, really important.
It comes, it comes! The tribe's ready!
Can't.
Move! Who should we attack? Time to fight! Nasty magic's ready. On it! Yeah, this is gonna be stabby.
And this gives me a frick victory again with high casualties. So I'd lose, again, these same 6 units, I don't know why. And then the bulk of my second army. It really overvalues dwarves massively. And see, this is 2 of my armies against 1 of his. Imagine if both those armies would have attacked me. It would have been like the Ungrim fight, where it was 2 armies on 2 armies. And I still won the fight. And what did I lose? 2 units. A unit of Skulkers and my Black Hawk Big Boss. That's because I had to use him to kite Ungrim away. So Ungrim had got fucking Master Ruin of Spite. Like a dickhead. And what I'm going to do is here, he can be hidden there, lovely. Fucking mountains. Fucking like hold your camera hostage. I hate it.
My elders? What are you talking about?
Because what my plan is to basically keep these where we are and wait. He's not got as high ranks as the other army, but they probably won't win by themselves. And Skull, because I haven't got great leadership and I've only got the one lord to try and keep them in line. I can use the other heroes here to, you know, have like little leadership pockets where they can help bump up leadership. What I might do is right, I need to spread these out as well. How close does that fucker want to move? Shit. Why is he gonna move that fucking close? For what fucking reason would he need to move that close? Ah, dickhead. Actually, I'll put you on this side this time. In fact, no, you're on that side, aren't you? Shaman's in the middle. Fucking gyrocopter that fucking comes out of bleeding nowhere. It's like, yeah, it needs to move that close to my lines. For what purpose?
Right, shaver!
Moving fast.
Fucking hell, that done was nothing to him. So this is why as well, when you primary enemies dwarves, I'd rather use buff and debuff magic, because they take full effect on the dwarves. Spell resistance only reduces damage. It doesn't reduce like duration of a spell or something like that. She's just going to move forward, but I don't want her in combat. Just looking at where we're at around here. For another while, that's good. Pop a nuisance down there. That gave me a frick victory and I made it decisive. So it went from the worst possible victory to the second to best. Because the only one better than decisive is heroic. But heroic have usually got to be outnumbered. With skulkers, because of how they perform, you generally can't afford to be outnumbered. Because skulkers don't have a good 1-to-1 trade ratio. Especially not against dwarves. Because dwarf units are quite brutal. But example there is, although the Slayers are always getting a shitload of kills, which they do, because they need drastically fucking nerfing, because they shouldn't be doing this well against infantry. The range units that can do even more damage are shut down. Apart from the gyrocopter that I can't, I believe then it only got 58 kills. Everything else barely did anything. I mean, it's important these did nothing, because if a couple of gusts from them can break an entire unit of skulkers. Cannons aren't... Well, cannons again shouldn't be good against skulkers because they're anti-large killer. As are the bolt throwers. But, then again, if these are allowed to free fire, would they do as well as the Slayers? Because the Slayers are anti-large. They shouldn't be doing well against skulkers, but they still rack up a ridiculous amount of kills. It's the one flexible option you've got as well playing skulkers, like in a battle like that, is you can, as long as there's some trees, you can hide basically your entire army. Because you can hide your lord and your 3 heroes, the biggest of them obviously being the troll, which is naturally always a large target, where the shaman and the Black Oak big boss can go on foot and they become a small target. You might have a bit more difficult once there's a Ragnarok spider. I don't think you can then hide. But the Ragnarok spider is quite quick. So in terms of being chased by dwarves, even Slayers, they won't catch him on his Ragnarok spider. He can outrun them, if it comes down to it. It just means you can't deploy him initially with the army. But you can deploy the heroes. So he can always join them afterwards. But you can wait and basically let your reinforcements come on. It allows you to build it with Wind of Magic as well. And then you can just go and annihilate them. Power Stone. Ooh.
Who should we say? Anything you say?
Again, I don't want him to have it as of yet. He's got a squig mascot. What? Why has he got a squig mascot? And this is another bad one, the ruby ring. But again, I can keep hold of that because if I get something else that's bad, I can change it out. See, that's not bad on him because he doesn't cause fear or terror. And he only rides a boar. So being able to have him in the middle of him, once he gets higher level, he'll become really fucking tanky. He'll be hard to shift. And having him cause fear and terror in the middle of the enemy lines means the lines will break faster. And he's almost immortal as well. Right. The reason we take this one as well, because people have asked before why have I taken that and not taken the line cracker, which you can get Deadly Onslaught with a reduced cooldown. Yes, it does give you another ability, it's fine. But this allows you to use your smashing faster with a 30% less cooldown. So if I look over here at a moment, the cooldown is 90 seconds with a duration of 30 seconds. If I click on this, obviously the first part, big loss reduction for all orc units, you don't get any use of that whatsoever. But the other thing being so useful, you do. So I come back over now the cooldown is 63 seconds. So I've just taken 27 seconds off of my cooldown timer. And bear in mind, the duration is 30 seconds. So once the duration has ended, you've only got to wait 33 seconds and you can use it again. And you have 2 of these in basically every army. Because you're going to be having the one from your lord and the one from him. Now, if your lord and him are in the same area, these don't stack. So what you do is, you use one. When one's worn off, use the second. And then by time that the second one's finished, if you do it perfect, you've only got 3 seconds to wait before you can use this one again. Rinse and repeat. And then you're constantly keeping 16 leadership and 24 more melee attack. Yeah, we'll take that. We are going to face a lot of range-based armies. I don't really plan on maxing this out as of yet, because the spell that I've got really is Spirit Leech for sniping characters, and this one for reducing armor piercing, and base up in damage are ones that I need. You've got that one which we could take, and then that one maybe as well. But before I go into any more magic on her, I just wanted to get Arcane Conduit, because it's plus 40 power recharge. So you're able to get your magic winds of magic faster. Then I can start buffing her now in melee and making her tougher.
The tribe's ready. Yeah. Now they'll see. Don't push me. This magic is real. Huh?
So they're on 44 melee attack.
Me.
Now they're on 50 melee attack. Yeah.
It comes. It comes. I'm special.
Oh yeah, we took those things off of him. Has he got these? He's got Squid Mascot. He's the one that's got Boggart as well, isn't he? Yeah. He got really fucking lucky. This is roguelike. Right, okay, what have you got roguelike? Right. Give roguelike Squid Mascot. I'd rather it go on the armies that are already established.
Nasty magic's ready.
Right, he's got 2 of his. He's got 2 of his with his scrap upgrades. Rest is going to be for him, but I do need to save 50 of it at the moment for the last set of upgrades. Because once these are done, we can do this last tree, and then we're on to the last 2. And then at least our war's going to start filling up faster whenever we decide to use it.
I will alone.
Oh no! He's going for Grand Peak. I hope you lose that fight. I want Grand Peak, you asshole. I can't attack yet.
What you want? I'm special. This magic is real.
See, it says ranked up, but all my characters are ranking up, like, all the time. I'm not getting many of them. And it's plus 4 leadership for goblin units, which is really, really handy.
Now.
They're almost immortal. He's 3 levels off, 4. He's got to start from scratch.
Plotting and scheming.
Fucking hell. Those guys have been seeing more action than Skarsnik. Skarsnik's a less leveled. Fucking hell.
The tribe's ready.
That's insane to think about.
What? The tribe's ready.
Yeah, his units only cost 8, which is ridiculous. Disciplined on the chamois. That one's got mushroom addicted. But the weird thing is with him, he's got boggart. So he's got minus 20% from that. So if you had boggart and your lord had mushroom addicted, fucking hell, you're talking minus 35% from just your lord. And you're getting minus 40% from the faction. That's why, example, even his army, with the Rackrock Spider in, is less than 2,000. And that's getting no reduction points, and that's just getting dearer the more armies I recruit. But these cost 14. But they punch so much above their weight. They really do. And I love units like that can do that. You shouldn't always have to get the units that cost like 400, 500 upkeep a turn to actually make a decent army. It's like Helm and Ghost with the zombies. His zombies, they haven't got the kill potential of Skulkers, but they're a very good meaty unit. So you can put those in between other units. You can use your spellcasting, like I do with my Oak Shaman, and then you can also use your Mortis engines. And they're a good buffer for your Mortis engines to protect them. Then they deal the damage and they wipe out the enemy army. And Helm and Ghost ones are so tanky. So I think they get more physical resistance than regular ones, and regular ones can get 20%, which is, I think, basically the same resistance as a demon. It can get regeneration on them. I think it's horrible regeneration as well, so they can pick themselves back up as well. Then you've got your invocations always to heal them. It's like, oh my god. Well, Kadrin's power bar shot down drastically from losing those 4 armies. So judging by that power bar, I'm going to say he's probably got another 4 armies. Because we were about even. So he's probably going to have either another 420 stacks or maybe 420 stacks and like a 10 or 15 stack. So we're rocking like 8 or 9 armies. What? Fertility rights for Greenskins who don't have any genitalia.
Not possible.
Hawk's will.
It's kind of weird.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Come and kill this little shit. Thank you.
Who should we attack? What?
Right, I've had a lot of battles in this part. I thought this time I'd be able to make it to turn 100, but it's going to be in the next part, it looks like. So this one's definitely getting going. We're going to be ready to rumble very, very soon. I've almost done most of the research that we need to do. And then my plan is really, I want to leave Lorgug's army. Do you have a good trait? Well, the other guy's spite. His is quite good. Confidence fine. I mean, Bragger's not bad. It's not brilliant. These are all relatively shit. And that one at least levels up faster. We've got a confident one there. Disciplined. And a confident one there, but we need one mushroom addicted. I want one mushroom addicted in every army, minimum. If I can get more than one in some armies, I might do, because when you get 2 or 3 in an army, that's when your army's free. You're just going to cost nothing for your skulkers. But yeah, the ones that haven't got heroes, so Army 5, which is Spites, and Army 4, which is Lorgugs, they're going to stay up here on defence, be backed up by the garrison. Roglek and Grogu are going to go and take Grom Peak and King's Mountain. I might even move into Karak Kadrin territory, I don't know. I might move that direction. Skarsnik is going to come this way. Because Skarsnik's army's a bit further along the tree and whatnot. And his guys are already rank 7 and benefiting from that trait. Yeah, so I want to bring them, probably capture this, and then just move down this direction and take Karak 8 Peaks. Because he could still potentially come and attack, and then once we get another city, we should get that fairly quickly. Then I'll have capacity for another bunch of heroes once I've got the buildings, and then I can outfit Army 4, which is Lorgugs in it. That one, yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to leave this part here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.